thank you everyone for coming here. I know the weather has thrown us for a loop yesterday. They said the whole week, well, a couple days ago, they said the whole weekend is going to be a washout, and then now you can see we're all sweltering in this heat. But we are going to start our meeting. But before we do so, let's all rise and for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Just a couple of quick announcements. In lieu of an August meeting, we are having a Brooklyn Cyclones outing, and that is on Sunday, August 6th. The game is at 4 p.m. A couple of you already purchased tickets. Thank you for supporting the Brooklyn Tea Party. We do appreciate it. Thank you again, David, for your purchasing a couple of those tickets. And thank you, Aldo, also for the 3 tickets you purchased. And we are going to have a good time on games at 4 o'clock. Whoever's interested, games behind home plate. The seats are behind home plate. It's $20 for the tickets. You also get a Brooklyn Cyclones hat, kind of like what David is wearing on his head. Sometimes they change it every year. They have a different design. So that will be in lieu of our August meeting. Also, for those of you I was just mentioning before, we're circulating a petition. If you did not sign a petition for Nicole Malliotakis on the Republican or conservative line yet, this is a different line called Fix Transit Now, and I'm actually on the committee to fill vacancies for Nicole. If she decides to drop out, I guess I have a say, and maybe I'll pick myself. So that is till August 15th that they're circulating these petitions. So if you're interested in carrying some petitions, I could always email you the petitions if you know a couple of family members or whoever that did not sign. You get 10 signatures, 5 signatures. Anyone from any political party could sign it, Democrat, Republican, Conservative, whatever, the line, they could sign it. So that's that for that. And before we move on to our guest speaker, Ray Denaro, City Council candidate. Lawrence, you have any other words?
Can I talk about I'd just like to remind everyone that we have, as an organization, decided to endorse Nicole Malliotakis for mayor. She's clearly the best choice of all the ones that are running, there's no question. What is the option? So we hope that in the September meeting, we'll have information about how you can help work for her campaign, right?
Yes. We'll post that online. We've been posting other stuff online about what she's been doing, but we'll get a nice direct link of where you can volunteer at the campaign office.
And given our current mayor and his ridiculous performance and his embarrassing escapades, right, the Germany thing and all that stuff, I think there's a good chance she could do it. So I hope that September comes and we start this in full-fledged. I hope everyone get involved, and let's help Nicole Malliotakis become the next mayor. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Lawrence. Especially you've seen the hostilities that people have towards the mayor. They saw Vicky Palladino.
Yeah, that was great.
In Whitestone, Queens, the other day. A Facebook friend, I'm sure a lot of us here. She let the mayor have it. See, that shows one thing. Doesn't mean that you're not a high-profile person, that you cannot make an impact. Of course you can make an impact. You can make an impact just by opening your mouth or doing something. That is why it's so important to be proactive and getting your message out there. What the Brooklyn Tea Party stands for and conservative values, that it is important to make sure that we have a voice in this city that is overwhelmingly on the left. But we have to show them that there's other opinions out there, and we have to try changing their hearts and minds. And so this way we all could have a prosperous city where we're not strangling to death high property taxes and high income tax. So that's why we have a lot of people leaving our city. So without further ado, I would like to introduce, everyone please give a warm round of applause for our guest speaker, City Council candidate Ray Denaro. Thank you.
First and foremost, thanks Glenn for having me, and thanks for everyone coming out on this hot day. We didn't know if it was hot or rainy, but I'll take the hot weather rather than the rain weather. I'm sure we all agree on that. Something very important that Glenn just said, and it was actually the main focus of what I wanted to say up here, is we do have a chance not only for Nicole Malliotakis, but we have a great slew of candidates where we have a chance of getting into office and taking out some of the corruptness in City Hall. I know you guys endorsed Liam McCabe. Liam's a fantastic candidate, and there's some, the other candidates in the 43rd are all fantastic. Steve Stapperstein is another candidate. We have Juan Carlos Blanco's running for Brooklyn public advocate. We need the excitement behind these candidates. Make no mistake about it, the reason why Donald J. Trump is president today is because of not his words, not only what he said to people, not only how he spoke to people, but how his supporters spoke about him and how supportive his supporters were. They brought excitement, almost more than he brought out the excitement. When you spoke to somebody, you knew right away they were a Donald Trump supporter, whether it was the Make America Great Again hat, whether it was the t-shirt, whether it was the excitement they had when you spoke about him. We need to capture that in these local races too. We have to do it. We have a great chance of getting out a mayor who is built on corruptness. Another scandal coming out last night, just last night, on how he was taking donations from a restaurant owner and he hasn't paid rent in several months. And the staffer actually wanted to bring this up, and instead of de Blasio talking to the staffer, maybe righting his wrongs, fired the guy. I mean, this is corruptness on the highest level. This is the taxes that we are paying for. We all work very hard. We're all paying taxes. And with it, every day is a new story of corruption. I mean, our NYPD work as hard as anyone. They are the heart and soul of the city, make no mistake about it. What they've endured over this, the past 4 years of this administration has been disgusting. And it comes right at the forefront of Mayor de Blasio and how he's treated them and how the perception is about him. We need change. We need this guy out. We need him out, and we need Nicole Malliotakis as our mayor, because we know not only is she going to support the residents, but she's going to support our NYPD. She's going to support the city council candidates who want to put in their policies to help the people. So it's like I'm saying, get excited about candidates. We need you out there as much as we need ourselves out there. We don't make any movement without support from you guys. And I'm looking forward to, I like making speeches and talking to people, but I'm a one-on-one guy. I like talking to people one-on-one. I like letting you know what some of my policies, some of my plans are. But I want to leave you with a short story. The petitioning process, as you all know, is extremely difficult. It's fun to meet people, but getting out there, and they got to do it at a different time. They got to try to do this around the fall sometimes, because I was sweating like crazy. But one of the last nights I was petitioning, I was out there, and I was on one of my local blocks, and I was talking to people. And I saw someone that I haven't seen in a long time. He's an old gentleman. He's very politically inclined. He's a lawyer. He knows a lot of politicians. And he said, "What are you doing out here? What are you petitioning?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, who are you petitioning for?" "Oh, I'm petitioning for myself, actually." He goes, "Oh, you're running for office?" I said, "Yeah, I got interested in running for office." "Oh, well, what are some of your ideas? What do you even think you're going to do around here?" So I went through a number of things, and he goes, "Oh, that's good. Wow, I'm surprised. I had no idea you were that involved in the community. It's a shame you're a Republican. You have no chance of winning." And I stopped listening to him. I need everybody to really think about that for a second. You're a Republican, so you have no shot of winning. Where in the rule book does it say if you are a Republican, you have no shot of winning in New York City? It doesn't say that anywhere. Why is that the status quo? Why does a Democrat have the upper hand? Why does a Democrat not even have to worry about an election? Why do they just sit back and just be complacent, not even run a proper campaign? Why, when he wins that campaign, does he do nothing for the community? It's part of the reason I'm running. I felt I had a do-nothing councilman. I still feel I have a do-nothing assemblyman. I decided to run about 2 months ago. I was asked to run. At first, I really thought about it. I didn't think it was for me. I didn't think this was the time. I eventually wanted to run for something, but I didn't think it was the time. I'm 27 years old. Not that I have a lot better things to do with my time, but I could be doing something a little bit different, building my career a little bit more, but I felt my neighborhood really didn't have another 4 years that they can waste. I think I'm doing it for all the right reasons. I want to get to the heart of this narcotic problem in my neighborhood. Personally, I've had 4 friends pass away in the last calendar year due to heroin overdose. Why aren't we getting into school? Why aren't the guidance counselors talking to kids at an early age and letting them know about drug intervention? Letting them know about what happens when you start to take drugs, when you start to become dependent on drugs. Why isn't that happening? So 3 months ago, this is a month before I decided running, I'm a normal citizen. That's all I am, is a person who's a little bit outspoken in the community, wants to get things done, and I've sent several letters to my councilman, several letters to my assemblyman about real issues that bother me. No stoplight on a certain corner. I witnessed 2 accidents happen that people go through the facade of people, the front of people's houses. Nothing done about it. No response, nothing. Not even a receptionist contacting me. Now, I'm from Gravesend. We're a small neighborhood. My councilman's office is 7 blocks away from my house, and he didn't have the wherewithal to contact me and meet with me and see what's going on. It's not 1 letter I sent, it's several letters. My assemblyman, the same thing. So, what I'm really saying is, you have the opportunity now to put people in positions who are not politicians. Frankly, I'm not a politician. I'm not great at public speaking. This wasn't what I was set out to do right away. I wasn't preparing this my whole life. But I honestly felt that my neighborhood didn't have another 4 years. This is where I want to raise my kids. Or most of you from Brooklyn? All of you from Brooklyn? I think you guys all well know. People flee to Staten Island. People flee to Long Island, Jersey. It's all you hear. This one's moving there. This one's moving there. I don't want to run. I want to raise my kids where I was raised. I want to make the community better. Well, this is worse, this is worse, this is worse, and the home prices are going up. Okay, the home prices are going to go up. We don't know about inflation that happens, but the community should not be getting worse. There's no reason for it. We have to protect our communities. We have to protect our families. If you're going to vote, don't just vote for yourself. Vote for your son. Vote for your daughter. Vote for your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. Hell, vote for your next door neighbor. Just know that when you vote, you have to vote with a conscience, not Republican or Democrat. You have to vote for the person. I'm running as a person, and most obviously I'm running as a Republican. I align well with the Republican Party, but I'm running as a person. I'm running for my community. That's all I have. And honestly, just look forward to meeting you all one-on-one and speaking to you. Thank you very much.
Just take a couple questions.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Why don't you explain your jurisdiction? Where is your...
So I'm from Gravesend. I covered I'm the 47th Council District. Covered Gravesend, Bensonhurst, Coney Island, and Seagate. Any questions? I'll be happy to.
Do you know, like, what the breakdown in demographics there with voters?
Yeah, I think it's 6-1 Democrat to Republican.
Not bad. It's a lot worse in other places.
Interestingly enough, Donald Trump did very well in November. I know I'm not running against Hillary Clinton. I would rather run against Hillary Clinton, trust me. But they're older class Democrats. A lot of them, I'll tell you right now, my grandparents, I was going through petitions. I'm like, where's my grandparents? They're registered Democrats, but they always vote Republican. There is a large percentage of people in my neighborhood like that who are older, who came here registered as Democrat because they were told they had to register as a Democrat. Right.
Right. Vote in the primary.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's about the primary.
Yeah.
Right. But most of them vote Republican, and we have to tap that base. That's why I'm saying we need to get excited about candidates. The same way we were all excited about Donald Trump, and some of you may not have been, that's fine. But his supporters were so excited to get out there and let him know, we love Trump, this is why we like Trump, this is why we're not going to vote for Hillary, and this is why you're not going to vote.
Our neighborhood is love Trump because we got Trump Village over there.
Right.
So Trump put the fence around the Gravesend cemetery.
Yeah.
So donations, people didn't forget about that.
Of course, of course.
And hopefully we can get more out of them into historical stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So, get fun.
Aside from eliminating drugs, could you tell us some of your other policies, things you wish to do?
So the homeless issue is as close to the top of my priorities as there is. And I know that's an easy thing to harp on, and a lot of candidates are harping on it, but I'm yet to hear some solutions about how we're going to help homeless people. So what I want to create is a second chance initiative, I'm calling it, where we don't just look at homeless people, we don't just pick them up, put them in a home for a day, and then they have to start this process all over again 7 days a week. That's not the right way to do it. I think they should be registered by the NYPD. They should get the help and treatment they need if they're stuck on drugs, if they're depressed. They need to get the help that they need to get out of that funk or get into a detox. And then one of the most important things, everybody complains about the aesthetics of the neighborhood. Graffiti, cracked sidewalks, cracked streets, asphalt being torn up and not repaired. Why can't we help those homeless people get jobs, get a fair paying job, cleaning up the streets, the parks, you know, cleaning up graffiti. It's a steadfast wage that they can help themselves and hopefully, you know, get out of the streets and into, you know, rented an apartment for a couple months and really get themselves on their feet.
Maybe they could get like vouchers for working that would put them in like a better place to sleep. Because I know a lot of them are always like trying to get money.
Yeah.
Kind of just so they can sleep somewhere other than a shelter. I mean, who knows? Half these people, a lot of them are panhandlers. Unfortunately, because we do have that law where we have most of the people coming are here from out of state. Because the ACLU had the law where they could bed. They don't go to New Jersey, they don't go to Connecticut.
Right.
They're not allowed to be on those subways and buses and trains.
Right.
So is there any way that you can think of how we can basically, because it's not really compassionate to have all these people here. We're not able to deal with it.
Yeah.
Is there any way that you can think of that this could be reversed or that
It's a good thing to bring up. I'm not doing this on my own as far as the second chance homelessness goes. I'm going to meet with people who obviously know a little bit more about the problem and solutions and how we can help them. Another thing is too, the city owns tons of vacant lots that nothing is happening with them. Why can't we build, you know, affordable housing for these people, especially homeless veterans? It always bugs me. New York is the greatest city in the world. I'm not just saying that. We really are. We are the economic capital of the world. How are there so many homeless people? How are there so many people not getting the help?
Well, she just said what? I don't know.
Yeah,
She
40
said why. We have a policy that invites them to come here.
for all over the country?
Right. It invites them to come here, but we have to at least give our best effort to help them.
No, I like your idea.
And part of that effort is getting these empty lots that are just sitting there by the city. They're not collecting any revenue and building them. And building them the right way. I don't know, I saw a story the other day, and it's kind of funny. I forget the location, but there was a park that needed a set of stairs. I shared this on Facebook too, you might have saw it. A park that needed a set of stairs. So some guy goes, I want to build a set of stairs. It'll cost me nothing, don't worry about it. The city says, no, we're going to take care of it. Don't worry. They bid it out to contractors. The low contractor was $64,000 to build a set of stairs. The guy came in, he heard about it, he goes, I'll take care of it. The city, no, step well. At the end of the weekend, he built a set of stairs for $550 and people love it. $550.
Massachusetts.
I forget the location.
They're going to tear it down.
Yeah, Massachusetts, there we go.
They're going to take the stairs down.
They want to take the stairs down. I think people
Really?
fighting
It'll cost them $10,000 to
Right,
do
take
so.
the down, take it down, right.
Government at work for you.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
But part of that initiative is getting the people in place who I'm in the construction industry, so I didn't really give that much of a background myself. I'm in construction management, estimating. You need people who are going to understand budgeting and how to do it. If a property that I wanted to, if the city property that I wanted to change and make it into a place for these homeless people to stay was going to get built for $12 million, and I know it wasn't worth it. Believe me, they're going to hear me.
I hate to interject, but I hope it's not on my block. And that's the problem.
Right.
You know, especially if you're running into councilman and you say, hey, hey guys, we're going to help the homeless. I'm going to put them on your block because a lot of these people you don't want on your block, or you'll be moving to Jersey too.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Obviously, we'd have to find
There
a
has to be an
location.
effort to get the ones that are dangerous. I mean, a woman almost got killed carrying her baby at 11:30 at Grand Central over Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
A homeless lady just started slashing her.
Yeah.
And with if a civilian intervened, and she and the child would probably be dead.
Right.
So I mean, how are we going to put them in a lock somewhere? Some of these are they're a danger to themselves and others.
Right.
Right.
Well,
So
before
we have to
yeah.
have. Isn't anything being done like
Well,
this?
that's from a way back when Governor Cuomo, the first, sounds like a weird kingdom. Governor Cuomo the first, here he is now. He's flying over. Hey, he just dropped him off. He just dropped him off. You come, wow, you flew here with the helicopter?
Yes, it just dropped me off.
So Governor Cuomo the first, he let all the loonies basically out of the asylum and they became on the streets. And this is an effect that you might see the older ones that are slashing people still, their 40s and 50s and 60s. That's from him.
Right.
Some of them, but I think a lot of these are new recruits
Well, we have new
from
ones, of
wherever.
course.
Liberalism.
Didn't the guy who pushed someone in front of a subway, he just get off with no
Yeah.
prison time?
Right.
Of course, the first step would obviously be getting, you know, these people to
And then the guy who shot the poor women top of the bus.
Sandra?
None of that shot.
You had a question?